2, formerly the Herbert Power. Here's the replay.
And they're off, and the second mortgage jumped away okay. Mr. Prudent looked to be a touch slow. Viva La Vie jumped well, and so did Gone towards the inside and Rum. In behind them early in the field, then at the head of the others, Rain Gauge. Altero's on the improve towards the leaders. They're coming down to the post the first time. A good battle for the lead. Gone against the rail. Altero in the centre with the second mortgage 4 wide. Rum's up there too. Couple of lengths away in the field, then Ills on the inside of Freemason, and then Karazi and Viva La Vie. Tyroline over on the rails as they leave the straight, trailed by Rain Gauge, and then a length and a half further back, Skybow on the inside. All tanked up as tracking wide, Just Honour in the centre, and then a couple of lengths further back as Mr. Prudent and Matriculate. Not a great deal of pace about Altero narrowly. Freemason striding freely with the second mortgage, and they go to the lead together now at the 1600. Freemason eventually working to the lead. The second mortgage will settle in second placing. Rum outside Altero, who's dropped back to fourth the inside. They were trailed then by Viva La Vie, who wants to pull and has let stride 3 deep going towards the leaders. Next is All Tanked Up, racing wide, being trailed closely in the field by Gone over on the inside rail as they climb the hill near the back of the course. Back behind those horses then is Rain Gauge. Karazi just ahead of it, trailed by Ills, and then Just Honour. Tyroline nearly a length away on the inside, and then Skybow, Mr. Prudent and Matriculate. Freemason heading to the 1,000-metre mark, led Viva La Vie, who strode into second placing. The second mortgage now gets a good trail. Rum is fourth, Altero fifth the inside from All Tacked Up. A length Karazi, another length to Rain Gauge, trailed then by Gone and Ills. Another length away then, Just Honour to the outside from Tyroline. At the 800-metre mark, third last is Skybow. Matriculate about to take off, and Mr. Prudent up the side, and it's Freemason by a length and a quarter. Viva La Vie second, the second mortgage over on the rail from Altero, and Rum's now out 3 or 4 wide. They were trailed then by Gone coming through on the inside from All Tanked Up. Rain Gauge about to start its run, and back behind them Karazi, Matriculate, Tyroline strung up and a fair way from them. As they cornered, it's Freemason narrowly from the second mortgage out to challenge, and then Viva La Vie and Rum down the outside, clear of Rain Gauge, and then came Altero, the second mortgage at the 250. He went up to join Freemason, and wider out as Rum, and Gone is getting a rails run. The second mortgage and Freemason, they're racing very tight together. Freemason the inside, and the second mortgage, the whip's cracking. Freemason doing too well. Freemason wanted to nick the second mortgage. A length to Rain Gauge, and then Karazi and Just Honour, trailed closely by Tyroline. Back behind them was Mr. Prudent making ground along the inside. He was trailed further back then by Viva La Vie, Gone, Rum, Skybow. Further back in the field, Altero, and they were trailed well back by All Tanked Up, who had a torrid run. Matriculate towards the end, and Ills is last in.
Well, it seems to take him a while to get anywhere near fit, Freemason, but he proved today that he's almost there, because he looked beaten to the world when the second mortgage drew level, maybe even headed him for a stride or two, but he fought back courageously. He was gelded very late in life too, as you're aware, Freemason, and there's no shadow of doubt they've done the right thing. It's going to make a racehorse of him. Now, Grand Chariot, $10, Albert and North Boy. The market, Viscount, $7, Lonro, $5.80, Magic Albert, $15, North Boy, $4.40, Viking Ruler, $11, Eustonov, $19, Pure Theatre, $6.80, and Counter Agent, $231. Tully Dane, $65, Dash for Cash, $8.80, Classic Cut is $83, Ebony Knight, $33, Seranabar, $35, Royal Code, $15, Magic Hatter, $110, 16 is a scratching Tiamo, with 487,000 in the pool at the moment, but it'll be bigger than that by the time they jump in a $1 million 3-year-old classic. Now, behind the stalls at Rose Hill, they're right on start time. Spectroscope favourite ahead of Bushra Gem, or rather Magic Feather, Bushra Gem and Newcastle Knight. Here's Ian Craig.
Thank you, John. 3 to move in here. And they are actually the Caulfield Guineas, Lonro, of course, and he rode to win the Warwick Stakes. Anyway, they're off and racing here, and the fourth of the day abstained, and Mr. Mercutio slow to go, and Monarch bounced out in front, headed immediately by the favourite Spectroscope, and Leander Hall and Darryl McClellan aboard, wide out third. Bushra Gem a handy fourth from Bligh County, then Magic Feather and Ignatius, a length and a Canisius, about 3/4 to a half length, and on the inside, Silver Spoons, a length and a half to Mirage Love and Newcastle Knight, abstained, and Mr. Mr. Mercutio, the last pair. 600 out now. And Monarch, the rider in the club's colours, a length. Leander Hall, Spectroscope third, and then Bushraj Gem. Two to Bly County, a length. Magic Feather, followed by Canacea, Silver Spoons, Mirage Lover, Abstain, Newcastle Knight, and Mr. Mercutio into the stretch. And Monarch about a length clear. Second is Leander Hall. Spectroscope can't get clear. Bushraj Gem, and now Magic Feather. Oh, didn't Magic Feather sprint quickly? And Magic Feather races a length and a half. Mirage Lover, Bushraj Gem, Spectroscope can't get out, but it's all too late. And the son of Mother Duck, Magic Feather, is racing away. And down to the line goes Magic Feather to win it easily from Mirage Lover. Nothing in at third, Newcastle Knight and Silver Spoons from Bushraj Gem, Spectroscope and Leander Hall. Then Monarch, who knocked up, followed in by Canacea, and the last trio were Bly County, Abstained, and Mr. Mercutio.
I don't think I have seen a horse travelling better in the run since Falante won the Epsom Handicap than this one was travelling, Magic Feather. Now, we'll roll them in a moment just before the home turn and count back 6 places. White blaze, pink colours with a white pom-pom on top of the cap. Have a look at that. Have you ever seen a horse travelling easier than that? Now, Mitch Newman just bides his time, waits till they straighten, gives it a click up, and Magic Feather just puts paid to those horses in one stride. He was going to win a long, long way from home. Magic